Well, they are very easy collaborators. They've worked out their relationship long ago, you know, and they have an easy time reaching a consensus between the two of them, and then they have an easy time involving a third person into that process, and it's really the easiest collaboration I've ever experienced, and the most rewarding too, I have to say.
Now, the choices of songs and music, was that yours, or how does it work?
No, you know, I would say the music is a very equal three-way partnership, and I think there were 2 or 3 songs that they had when they were writing the script. I think, you know, it seemed to me, I don't really know, and I know they don't remember because it's been going on for years, but you know, they read this Mirror of McDougal Street. There were a couple of interesting stories in it. There were several interesting stories in it, but there were a couple that interested them for this show, and I think, you know, I think they decided to use some of Dave Van Ronk's repertoire, and certainly these songs, "Hang Me" and "Fare Thee Well," fit very well into the story that they wanted to tell.
Now, you've been involved in music for many years. Where do you see it going? I mean, where are we at right now?
Well, we're at a place where I think the engineers have tried to take over the society and order the society. And you know, and engineers, and I am an engineer, you know, and I have many engineers I work with. But engineers also, science has a doctrine of ethical neutrality, where scientists aren't supposed to be making moral decisions. They're supposed to just look at the facts and find out what's true and what's not. You know, it's not supposed to be, morality isn't the area of science. It's the area of philosophy and things like that, religion. So, you know, musicians have spent the last 10 years talking about technology, trying to grapple with this new technological reality. And I think it's time for musicians to start talking about music again. I think that's part of what's happening with this folk renaissance that's going on, is people are beginning to want to take a good hard look at things. We've had this idealized world presented to us for years that isn't working out the way we were told. You know, we were told we were going to have this beautiful open communication system, and it's turned out to be a surveillance network in reality. You know, so the whole world is questioning what we're doing now, and I think the musicians are certainly starting to say, why have we been letting the engineers tell us how to make music? You know, so I think the musicians are starting to go back to the street the way we always have. You know, they always come for the musicians first. You know?